Imagine trying to buy something online, but your payment keeps failing. Now imagine you're a business owner trying to sell products across Africa. A customer in Ghana wants to pay with mobile money. Another customer in Nigeria uses a bank transfer. Someone in Kenya prefers M-Pesa. A buyer in South Africa pays with a debit card. Every country has different banks, different currencies, different regulations, and different payment systems. Instead of one smooth transaction, businesses are forced to navigate a maze of disconnected financial networks. For years, this was the reality of doing business across Africa. While companies in Europe, America, and Asia enjoyed seamless online payments, African entrepreneurs faced barriers that made expansion incredibly difficult. Yet one company looked at this chaos and saw something entirely different. Not a problem. An opportunity worth billions. Today, Flutterwave processes payments for businesses ranging from small local startups to some of the world's biggest global brands. But how did a startup founded in Nigeria become one of Africa's most valuable technology companies? And why did investors value it at over $1 billion? Why a Flutterwave? The answer isn't just about payments. It's about solving one of Africa's biggest business problems. This is the store? Before understanding Flutterwave, you first need to understand the environment it was born into. Africa is home to more than 1 billion people spread across over 50 countries. Each country has its own banking system, its own currency, its own financial regulations, its own payment habits. Imagine opening an online store hoping to reach customers across Africa. Everything looks promising until people try to pay. Some payment methods don't work. Others take days to settle. International cards are rejected. Currency conversions become expensive. Many customers simply abandon their purchases. The sale disappears. Not because they didn't want the product, but because paying for it became too complicated. And the bigger the company became, the bigger the payment problem became. Africa didn't lack entrepreneurs. But while most people accepted this as normal, a small group of engineers believed the entire system could be rebuilt from the ground up. In 2016, Flutterwave was founded by a team with years of experience inside Africa's financial industry. They had worked with banks, payment processors, financial technology companies, and they had seen the same problem over and over again. Payments were fragmented. Instead of businesses connecting separately to dozens of banks and payment providers, why not build one platform that connected everything together? A single infrastructure capable of handling payments across multiple African countries. It sounded simple. Building it wasn't. Each country had different financial rules, different compliance requirements, different banking partnerships, different consumer behaviors. Creating a unified payment network meant solving hundreds of technical and regulatory challenges simultaneously. But if successful, businesses would no longer need to worry about the complexity behind each transaction. Flutterwave would handle it. Many people think Flutterwave is just another payment app. It isn't. The company doesn't simply move money from one person to another. It builds the invisible infrastructure that allows businesses to receive payments in different ways. Think of it like building highways. Drivers don't care how the roads were constructed. They only care that they can reach their destination quickly. Flutterwave applies the same idea to payments. Businesses simply integrate Flutterwave into their websites or apps. Financial technology is built on one thing above everything else: trust. If businesses don't trust your platform, they won't process payments through it. If customers don't trust your system, they won't enter their card details. Flutterwave understood this from day one. Instead of promising perfection, the company focused on reliability. Every successful payment increased confidence. Every new partnership strengthened credibility. Every satisfied business became proof that the platform worked. Gradually, winning the trust of businesses was only the beginning. The next challenge was scale. A payment platform becomes more valuable as more businesses use it. Every new customer creates more transactions, more data, and more confidence in the system. Flutterwave understood this better than most. Instead of focusing on just one country, the company expanded across multiple African markets, connecting more banks, payment providers, and financial institutions into a single network. Every expansion made the platform stronger. Soon, thousands of businesses were relying on Flutterwave every day. From local startups selling handmade products to multinational corporations, serving millions of customers, the company became an invisible part of countless transactions. Simple. The easier Flutterwave made payments, the more businesses wanted to use it. And that created a powerful cycle of growth. But rapid growth brings something else. Attention. Not just from customers, but from investors looking for Africa's next billion-dollar company. Technology investors are constantly searching for companies solving massive problems. Flutterwave fit that description perfectly. The company wasn't creating a luxury product. It was building financial infrastructure. As Flutterwave expanded, major investment firms began taking notice. Funding rounds grew larger. Confidence increased. The company's valuation climbed rapidly. Within just a few years of launching, its valuation surpassed $1 billion. But the billion-dollar valuation wasn't simply about revenue. It reflected investors' belief in Africa's future. They were investing in the idea that digital payments across Africa would continue growing for years to come. For Flutterwave, that funding meant hiring more engineers, entering new markets, improving security, and building products for businesses of every size. Growth accelerated even further. But no company grows this quickly without facing obstacles. As Flutterwave expanded across borders, it entered one of the most heavily regulated industries in the world. And that would become one of its greatest challenges. Every transaction involves regulations. Governments, banks, compliance rules, anti-money laundering checks. Know your customer requirements. Licensing. Consumer protection. As Flutterwave entered more countries, the complexity increased dramatically. Each market had different financial laws, different regulators, different reporting standards. The company had to invest heavily in compliance, security, and legal operations. Operating across multiple countries also meant adapting to changing government policies and evolving financial regulations. At times, Flutterwave faced regulatory scrutiny and legal disputes in some markets. Like many fast-growing financial companies, these developments attracted significant media attention. The company has stated that it cooperated with regulators, worked to resolve issues, and continued strengthening its compliance systems. For investors and customers alike, the situation highlighted an important reality. Building financial infrastructure isn't only about technology. It's also about earning and maintaining trust with regulators, banking partners, and the public. The African payments industry has become increasingly competitive. New fintech startups continue to emerge. Established payment companies are expanding. Global financial firms are paying closer attention to African markets. Competition forces innovation. It pushes companies to improve faster, offer better services, lower costs, and build stronger technology. For Flutterwave, staying ahead means continuously improving its platform, while adapting to an industry that evolves every year. Success today doesn't guarantee success tomorrow. Flutterwave had achieved something remarkable. It had become one of Africa's most valuable technology companies. By now, Flutterwave had become far more than another tech startup. It was helping reshape how money moves across Africa. For decades, many African businesses were limited by geography. Selling products beyond their own country meant navigating different banks, currencies, payment methods, and regulations. That complexity slowed growth. Flutterwave's platform helped remove many of those barriers. Today, a growing number of businesses can accept payments from customers using cards, bank transfers, mobile money, and other local payment methods through a single integration. To many entrepreneurs, Flutterwave isn't just software. It's infrastructure. And infrastructure often becomes most valuable when people stop noticing it. When customers can pay without thinking about the technology behind it, the platform has done its job. But here's the bigger question. Can Flutterwave continue growing fast enough to justify the enormous expectations placed upon it? Or has its toughest journey only just begun? Reaching $1 billion valuation is impressive. Keeping that momentum is even harder. Every year, customer expectations increase. Businesses demand faster payments. Consumers expect stronger security. Governments introduce new financial regulations. Cybersecurity threats become more sophisticated. At the same time, competition continues to intensify. Every software update, every banking partnership, every new market, and every customer experience will influence whether the company remains a leader in the years ahead. For technology companies, standing still is often the fastest way to fall behind. Smartphone adoption keeps rising. More consumers are shopping online. Businesses are becoming increasingly digital. Cashless payments continue gaining popularity in many regions. Flutterwave sits at the center of many of these changes. Every new online business, every digital marketplace, every international company entering Africa, every entrepreneur launching an online store, could become another customer. This is why investors weren't simply buying into Flutterwave's present. They were investing in what Africa's economy could become over the next decade. But perhaps the company's greatest achievement isn't its valuation. It's the message it has sent to the rest of the world. For years, conversations about African technology focused on what the continent lacked. Limited infrastructure, limited investment, limited opportunities. Companies like Flutterwave helped change that conversation. Instead of waiting for solutions to arrive from elsewhere, African entrepreneurs began creating solutions designed specifically for African markets. That shift matters. Because businesses built for local realities often solve problems more effectively than imported ideas. Flutterwave demonstrated that world-class technology companies can emerge from Africa and compete on a global stage. Its success encouraged more investors to look toward African startups. It inspired more entrepreneurs to pursue ambitious ideas. And it helped show that innovation is not limited by geography. Sometimes, the biggest opportunities exist where the biggest problems remain unsolved. The story of Flutterwave is still being written. Whether it becomes one of the world's biggest financial technology companies remains to be seen. But one thing is already clear. Flutterwave proved that a company born in Africa can build technology capable of transforming commerce across an entire continent. And sometimes, the companies that change the world aren't the ones making the loudest headlines. They're the ones quietly solving problems that millions of people face every single day. If you enjoyed this documentary and want to discover the strategies behind the world's biggest companies, subscribe to Capital Theory. Because behind every billion-dollar business, There's a story worth understanding.